I'll let you gimmick it up a little bit too. I'll let you give me a hard time. I was like, you finally get to heckle me.
You don't let me do anything. I do what I want.
All right.
But I appreciate you pretending like you're letting me.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey guys, for Johngy's Beats, Jonathan, and we're here with the one and only D'Arcy Dixon, former Resistance Pro Women's Champion.
Future.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm telling you.
Show some respect, Jonathan. Huh?
Yes.
What can I say? Everybody knows I'm a big Mickie Knuckles fan.
Yeah.
All right. Well, D'Arcy.
I didn't know that, or I wouldn't have agreed to this. But now I'm here, and there's nothing I can do about it. But
I knew I should have done it, D'Arcy. I'm sorry.
I know, Johngy.
Right. Anyways, D'Arcy, why don't you tell us how you got your start in pro wrestling? Give us a little bit of your background.
Okay, so I'll try to make a long story short for you.
All right.
I was interested in getting involved in wrestling and looking for a trainer when Resistance was getting started.
Okay.
And they sent out a tweet like, if you're interested in getting involved in wrestling but you have no experience, contact us. We are looking for ring girls and managers and ballets. So I was like, I can be a ring girl because of how incredible my body is, right? No, I was doing figure competitions and stuff at the same time. So I was like, I can try to be a ring girl because I have no experience. So I sent them some information, and they sent me some information. They asked me to do some promos, and I did some promos. And just over the course of probably a couple of months, they decided to bring me in to work as a manager.
I remember that, actually.
Yes, and so my first year I was working as a manager, and then I soon after that started training, and that's when I started wrestling for Resistance, and
it's been an amazing ride since then. You know, you've had other opportunities, like other previous Resistance Pro members, and that I've interviewed. You were recently a Rosebud.
I have been a Rosebud 6 times, I believe, 7 times.
7 times.
7-time Rosebud, yes.
Now, Marche Rocket would not let us in on the secret, but can you tell us what's in the Exotic Express?
No.
It's fair enough.
Next question.
All right. How has the experience been like for you each time? How's it been for you?
It's amazing. You know, everybody wants to see how the other half lives, you know, and I've been treated incredibly well every time I've been there, and it's a lot of fun being in front of such a big crowd. Totally different experience being a Rosebud. You know, I can't be as D'Arcy as I naturally am as a Rosebud, so I have to act. I'm not dancing around for another person, just for anybody, but for Vince I will. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's been a great experience. I mean, I got to talk to people who are the top of the field in wrestling, get some feedback, just pick their brain a little bit as much as I could while being respectful of their time. It was a good experience.
Wonderful. Anyways, D'Arcy, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's pretty.
You just wanted to ask me like 2 questions.
No, well, you know what? Actually, you've got a big press conference tonight.
Yes.
Here.
I mean, seriously, do I have to teach you how to do your interviews?
No, I try to keep this brief. I try to keep this brief.
People are going to listen to that, and they're going to be like, I got absolutely nothing new out of that because I have answered all those questions about 50,000 times.
Well,
I'm training them, D'Arcy.
Then so you haven't been following me and listening to my other interviews is what you're saying.
Like I said,
you didn't do your research, basically, is what you're saying. I did not do my research on you, and I'm going to ask you repetitive questions. Who's my trainer? What legend, here's a question, what WWE, we'll say E, we'll just like, legend, but worked for other companies, trained me my first 2 weeks of training?
That's a good question.
Guess. Name the biggest star in wrestling that you can think of.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not The Rock.
I'm from North Carolina.
Then I'd probably wait to say you got involved. Were you involved with the Hardys and Shane Helms and everything?
No, Ric Flair trained me my first 2 weeks of wrestling.
I knew that, D'Arcy.
You don't even effing know that. How do you not know that? But who was my other trainer? After that, who did I train?
I think this is turned into
I don't know.
You know who Agents for Resistance Pro?
I do know who Agents for.
Okay, so Raven, Agents for Resistance Pro, correct? And what group followed him around for a while? He was Raven and the
Flock.
Exactly. So Lodi, which was a member of Flock, was my trainer, which is a very good question to ask in an interview. Okay.
All right. Well, there we go.
How about, is there anything else you would like to accomplish in wrestling? That would be a good question. Why don't you ask me that?
All right, D'Arcy, what else would you like to accomplish in wrestling?
I want to get the Resistance Pro Women's title back.
All right.
That would have been a good question since we are here at the barn.
Yeah. So it's a venue. It's a wonderful venue. It's one of the best venues in that we run in.
Do you have notes? Did you take notes and bring them with you? Like, this is what I'm going to ask. You're going off the cuff?
I am.
Little tip. You are not talented enough to go off the cuff with your questioning. You should make yourself some notes.
Well, you know something.
So basically...
you know what?
Yes.
Let me tell you something, D'Arcy.
You can't out D'Arcy.
Oh, I mean, I'm not going to out D'Arcy.
Okay, so no, Battle of the Wits.
I'm gonna out Jonathan D'Arcy.
Let's see.
All right. You know, D'Arcy.
Yes, sir.
Let's not talk about talent, because if you were talented enough, you'd be able to beat Mickie Knuckles.
If I were talented enough, how many times have I beaten Mickie Knuckles, and how many times has she beaten me?
But she beat you last time when it counted, didn't it?
Did she?
And it's
did
eating
she
away
go
at
over
you.
clean?
Okay, you know what? Let's ask you this: is it eating away at you that you haven't been able to beat Mickie Knuckles recently for the women's title?
I haven't wrestled her, so yes. Yes. Duh, that's pretty much what I have been telling everyone lately, right? I'm pretty sure that to get this uploaded in less than like 45 minutes on your computer, we should end it about now.
You know what? You're right. So you know, why don't you tell them?
First of all, before you end it, please think of some cool way. Like, let's just not be like everybody else.
Well,
this is Jonathan.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
First off, I will do what I always ask. If you have social media, please tell our fans where they can find you.
Okay. I do have social media. You can find me on Twitter at @AD_RC Dixon.
All right.
And then I'm on Facebook. I don't know that whole Facebook thing. Just look me up. It's D_ARCY Dixon. Please don't forget my apostrophe.
All right. And in one of the most unusual and entertaining interviews I've ever done, this is Jonathan. This was D'Arcy Dixon.
It is the most entertaining.
It's the most interesting.
Not one of. It's the most entertaining. This is D'Arcy Dixon. This is a person whose name I won't remember as soon as I walk away. Thank you, Johngy, for having me on. I do at least remember your name.